So we got Tyrese and DJ Envy acting like bozos. If you all know and remember, Tyrese recently did an interview on The Breakfast Club, and it went a little bit haywire. Okay? He started to confess and talk about things that should not be talked about on the microphone. I tell you guys to be weary of content creators that share receipts, right? So Tyrese and DJ Envy decided to mend their relationship, but it went left. Let's roll the tape.
Something in church, right? Then you look at the preacher's life and you say, how do you teach me something that you're not doing? I don't respect the preacher anymore.
Oh, shit.
I respect the message and how it came. But
okay, so this is Tyrese. This is an excerpt, fair use, fair use. This is an excerpt of the interview, the initial interview between Tyrese and DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God. Let's go.
You know what I've been through, and you know how I changed as a man and as a person. And you were there for it. You was a brother for it. But then when I look at my brother and saying what he's telling me to do and how he's telling me to live, he's not living that way. I don't respect it. And then when we talk on these private chats and has nothing to do with the public, just having to do with who you were and how you speak and how you talk about the people next to you, I didn't respect it to the point where I blocked you on my chat.
Now DJ Envy is calling Tyrese a bozo. But who's the bigger bozo, DJ Envy, with all the alleged lawsuits of scamming people? Okay? This is very important. Now, let me give you some backstory before we get back into this. Basically, in a nutshell, DJ Envy was doing that nigga shit. He's got clout. He's a rapper. So he cheated on his wife. DJ Envy, bozo DJ Envy, decided to allow his boy, Tyrese, to come into the relationship and help mend their relationship. So in a nutshell, when DJ Envy and his wife was going through a rough patch, cheating on her, you know what I mean, with bitches, etc., Tyrese, DJ Envy's alleged friend, decided to play matchmaker and help them get through the rough patch. How many times have I told you guys to keep your boys away from your lady? Okay? A real man doesn't believe in the fallacy of friends. If you're fortunate enough to call people brother, if you're fortunate enough to have people in your corner who are not blood related, you might be blessed. But at the end of the day, you got to keep your shit in silos, bro. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. And at the end of the day, most of the niggas that you call your friends, most of the men that you call your mentors, your brothers, etc., are waiting for you to slip so they can fuck your bitch.
Because I didn't want to see Tyrese as that. That's not the man that was my brother.
Let's shoot bail, because I think this is a great conversation, because I think it's a lot of miscommunication between all of us, right? And you were going through a lot back then, because you admitted that to me. Because when me and you had words.
Are we talking about psych med?
Yeah. That's when you was on the psych med.
Here's another thing too, bro. I know that mental illness is real. Okay, depression is real. Thoughts of suicide, unfortunately, is real. Right? How many men have we helped on this microphone avoid swallowing a bullet? How many thank yous did you give out to a content creator for telling you to keep grinding and life goes on, right? DJ Envy and his wife. DJ Envy felt guilty for cheating on his wife. It happens. You love the bitch, but you are a man. You got to get and sow your wild oats, right? So DJ Envy decided to get Tyrese in, let him in on what happened. Now, Tyrese is playing pastor to revive their fucking relationship, bro. So because DJ Envy felt so guilty, he was compromising himself. He was forced to compromise himself. Now he put a lot of respect and put Tyrese on a fucking pedestal. Only for it to bite him in the ass.
But everything
he was on the psych meds then, because you said you don't even remember a lot of the stuff you were saying though.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Psych meds might be a crutch, bro. Now I went to therapy, right? 6 sessions. I thought I needed it. I didn't have I thought I needed it, man. I didn't have a masculine OG. I didn't have masculine energy. I ran away at 17, good with the bitches. I thought the bitches was going to carry me all over. I had to learn the hard way, right? But at the end of the day, did you do everything? Therapy should be the last resort, bro. It shouldn't be the first. Putting yourself on medication should be the last resort. And when I mean the last resort, that means basically you doing everything in your power to try to conquer your vice, conquer your demons, overcome your deficiencies as a man. The world is against you already. So now, every time a bozo does something goofy, he blames it on the meds. You're not going to get a pass for that shit, bro. So why the fuck are you still working in Hollywood? You might be a fucking plant.
At all. Yeah. So just like when you get drunk, do you hold your boy to what he's saying while he's drunk?
No, I never held that against you.
Okay. Do you hold anybody to anything that they're doing when you know that this is their usual self? They were drunk, they were out of their mind, and they end up saying and doing some shit that hurt my feelings, that was offensive, that made me feel a way. But I know that characteristically, that's not who this man is.
Well, yeah, see the difference is, I honestly don't know what psych meds you were on or who you were during that point.
We got to stop giving people passes, bro. We got to stop giving people passes, the goofy shit. Why are we afraid to talk about the elephants in the rooms, bro? The goofy shit. Niggas are doing shit that are not honorable, right? The younger generation, they don't have they have an excuse, right? They get somewhat of a pass because they didn't have any guidance. The younger generations continue to get worse and worse. But you older guys, you 40 Club gang, you older guys, you guys who claim that you're leaders in these masculine communities, you guys are doing a lot of goofy shit, bro. Doxing, exposing, showing receipts, etc. For what? For what? Do you have to dig in deep and talk about conversations that you had with a content creator, expose another content creator to give yourself some validity, bro? When you let people in your personal space, now you're on the microphone and shit, everybody's fair game. I understand that. But at the end of the day, move accordingly. Try to be as congruent as possible. And don't let people in your personal space, man. If you care about something or someone, try to keep it close to yourself, man, because these haters will flip on you, bro. Niggas you call your brothers, niggas you did work with, niggas you collaborated with, niggas you gave props to, can flip on you at the drop of the dime. Is that manly? Or is that some bitch shit? So DJ Envy's calling Tyrese a bozo and a liar. Meanwhile, DJ Envy has alleged 8 to 12 scams lawsuits on his neck. So you have two grown men, Tyrese, an habitual crier, going on the Breakfast Club to clear the air, only for it to turn out into a big clusterfuck.
I don't know.
It's called Rick Salty. It fucked me up.
I don't know. I never had a conversation with you because I never wanted to see you like that. The person who spoke to me on these texts, spoke to my wife during that time at the text, I didn't like that. And I wanted to remember Tyrese as a person that was my brother and helped my relationship, not the Tyrese that I was going through. So I took a step back from you.
So let me give you guys some perspective. So DJ Envy decided to take a step back because he felt guilty for cheating on his wife. So he held Tyrese in a high regard because Tyrese helped him and his wife reconcile their differences. But the reason why, the real underlying reason why DJ Envy decided to take a step back was because Tyrese was crossing the line with his wife while he was trying to help them get back together. Lines were crossed, unnecessary flirting. I told you niggas this. There are no friends in this shit, bro. And not when it just comes to women. It comes with your personal shit, too. You tell a nigga some shit, you confide a nigga in some shit, all of a sudden, a text message thread comes up. All of a sudden, you start to get exposed and you start to tell about the things that they said or they did or they're actually doing. This just gotta stop, bro. You know what I'm saying? And what's crazy about it is the people that do this type of shit, these are the people that you're supposed to be looking towards for leadership and masculinity. Just because someone's been on the microphone for longer than you doesn't mean that they're better than you. aspiring content creators. Learn from their mistakes. Learn from their nonsense. 1 week they're friends, 1 week they're not. Just say and make it simple for everybody, bro. Make it simple for everybody and say there's no friends in this shit.
That's messages of the psych med, Tyrese?
He did. That's what it
you
was.
crazy? Charlamagne told you to suck his dick before on that message.
Because you was talking crazy.
Whoa.
You know that. We had this conversation already.
Guys.
But he literally said, I don't remember any of that.
I don't remember what I said that made you say that or made you feel that way.
But to this point, I took a step back because I didn't know what you were going through, and I tried to talk to you, and I seen who you were, and I didn't even like who you were online. And to my point, I tried, and when I seen how you were talking this way, I said, I'm going to take a step back.
And you know when I...
Now, let me say this. Bro. Sometimes you got to walk away as a man. You got to walk away as a man. Sometimes men have to walk away. Walking away will grant you your freedom. Not walking away may cause you to get into a situation where you ruin your life. You're not supposed to be afraid of violence. You're not supposed to be afraid of conflict because power is taken. But you should be afraid of the consequences of you flipping out on a bozo, right? Now, if your lady, your wife, a nigga that you called a friend crossed the line and you know it, bro, you're not supposed to walk away. You're not supposed to block this nigga like a bitch, DJ Envy. You supposed to go over there, turn the motherfucking cameras off, and box his fucking mouth like you said instead of doing it on the fucking radio. You loud niggas talking all that shit on the microphone. Loud niggas when you ready to fight. The loudest one in the room is usually the weakest one in the room, right? We already know that. So when you're loud, you're hoping that somebody hears it so they can take their phone out so somebody can break up the motherfucking fight. So DJ Envy and Tyrese are playing stupid for the radio for you stupid listeners so we can be entertained. Now, AV, what are you talking about? You doing a gossip channel, Masculinity Unlocked. That's a fact, my nigga. That's the only way I can get your attention. Hopefully, I can talk about this goofy shit and give you guys some gems and make you see a perspective in a masculine way. So you can know when you have a situation with a man, you have a situation regarding some personal shit that a man is trying to blatantly disrespect you, you got to have a conversation with that man. No cameras. You ain't got to tell anybody. Just go up to them and talk to them and see what's going to happen as a result of it. Because all you have is your balls and your last name. But it's very important as a man to walk cautiously, never in fear.
When me and Tyrese had a
How convenient? Yeah, how convenient. Yeah, when the way you were talking, the way that you were.
How convenient to step back.
What you mean?
I never stepped back from you.
From you.
That's right.
You should have.
But I never talked to your wife in a disrespectful manner, and you talked to mine in a disrespectful manner. Oh. And I never told nobody that. Even when you were on, and you could say you were on those sites.
You wanna tell niggas that on the radio. Yo, this YouTube and media shit, I'm very green to it, guys. Okay? 50 years old, got in the game late, but I'm understanding it. A lot of it's smoke and mirrors, bro. A lot of it's for shock value, to get you hype. Pay attention, man. You feel me? Pay attention. I'm learning. As I learn, I'm going to share it with you because I'm like, nah. Because if you never told anybody that, why would you tell somebody that on the radio? You're supposed to handle it out. Now, maybe they did in this, they rehearsed it. I get it. But pay attention.
Meds, and you could say that you weren't.
What you mean?
But as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserve me to box your mouth.
Whoa,
and I didn't. No.
Some of the things he said deserve for him to box his mouth. Then why ain't you box his mouth out, DJ Envy? Now you got the nerve to call Tyrese a liar and a bozo. Meanwhile, Alicia, you sending out cease and desist letters for niggas that are claiming that you scammed them. So be careful for those internet gangsters, those microphone, I don't know what the fuck they're called, man. Just pay attention to this shit. Now watch this. This is Tyrese's response.
All of my comments and thinking about the obvious things, right? Man, I must be triggered. I annoys.
These niggas is bozos,
people
man.
like, check on Tyrese, y'all go check on him. Because y'all know that was a very, very hard conversation to have. Some very big, some very disappointing.
Nigga, you're a disappointment. Tyrese cries again is a bad example of masculinity. Tyrese is a fucking bozo. He's a bozo, man. He wants to feel sympathy. You don't deserve pussy. Yeah, you're a good-looking guy. You had a lot of potential. But Tyrese is what we'd like to call the baby boy syndrome. The Pookie and the Ray Rays, if you will. You're just an emotional man. You keep crying, looking for sympathy. You want to blame psych meds, but yet you want to appear like, man, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm sick of your shit, bro.
Reveals. I'm going to make a choice. I'm going to make a choice that I wish both DJ Envy and Charlemagne had made for me for the last 5 years, as I've been going through too many things. I'm going to make a choice to leave this shit alone. Y'all know, when you born and raised in LA,
What the hell is he doing? See?
when you born and raised in Watts in South Central LA, see, it's one thing to know hood, it's another thing to be a hood. And y'all know, real niggas know.
This nigga's talking about real niggas. Listen, man. Real men cry. Real men have had their heart broken, whether you believe it or not. Real men love. Real men have kryptonite, man. Whether it's your kids, your mom, whoever it is. We all have our kryptonite because we're human. But a real nigga knows how to conduct himself. A real nigga knows that showing emotion in a non-constructive way, in a bozo way like you've been doing, is detrimental to masculinity because men are lost. We're looking for leadership. We're looking to look to people who look like us in a positive light in blockbuster movies. But when we look at you and they're so far in between, and we look at men, melanated men, and they're acting like bozos, numerous divorces. You got the Nick Cannons impregnating so many women. You got this nigga crying. We're in trouble. If you're not driving a Lamborghini, you're not on a boat, you're not doing goofy shit, you're not a man. And these are the channels, these are the people that you decide to listen to. So whose fault is it? Do the OGs, do we need to step up? Do we need to step up as OGs, man, and band together? Stop complaining about what women are doing, what they can do. We really need to focus on the younger men because they're the ones that are going to be around when we're gone. Tyrese is an embarrassment. DJ Envy is an embarrassment. And most men that are in media are an embarrassment. Why is that, AV? Because they're feminine or they're goofy. And if you're masculine, you have knowledge of self and you continue to strive to become a better version of yourself so you can wear the crown properly, you're going to be a threat. So it is very important at the end of the day, if you care about who you are, if you care about the state of the world, you need to stop compromising who you are. And the sooner you do that, the better you're going to feel about your role and the life that you're living. Peace.